We're back on Access Carolina. When we think about spring cleaning, we're usually talking about our homes and our closets and our pantries, but we really do also need to declutter and organize our smartphones. So Bill Vicary is here, founder and president of Just Call Bill. And why do we need to get into this decluttering our phones every now and then?
Well, it's something we use every day, and all of a sudden you might see it's running slow, or you get that notification that says your data storage is full and you need to buy more, and there's all these things on your phone that you're wondering what they are and how they do it, so you just need to organize it and clean it up.
So we really have to think it's no different than any other area of life. You just every once in a while have to set some time aside and jump in and do this. The first thing to look at on our list of digital spring cleaning chores, you say organize and document our usernames and passwords.
Absolutely. So the average person has or should have a username and password for everything they do. Don't use the same one for everything.
Not even with a different number on the end.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I recommend you have a little booklet or some way to document that, that you can put them in and write them down, or even digitally. But the trick here is write it down, username, password, and the month and year. So then you remember if that's the latest and greatest one, and then you know the old one you can get rid of.
If it's been updated. Yeah, and you know, keep that somewhere real safe, but you've got to have one location where you can't be careless with it.
And tell somebody where you put it.
Yeah, that's good too. Next thing you say, spend some time considering each of your apps, because as you scroll through, there are likely a lot of things in there that we're not using anymore, but we needed it once.
Yes, so there's only 3 ways apps get on your phone. It comes on your phone, you put it there, or someone else put it there. And what I recommend is don't let someone else put apps on your phone, because this is your phone. So as you're scrolling through, you know, remove the ones you don't need, or organize them and create folders. So put like apps together, like maybe put all your music in one place, or your navigation and that type of thing. So it makes it easier to find.
There can be folders and all the apps in each category.
Yep.
All right, clean house. Next, data management. Maybe we're considered digital hoarders. You know, we know about hoarders in their homes, but you're kind of a digital hoarder if you're getting that data storage full message all the time and you're struggling to clear it out. What do we do?
Yeah, especially on an iPhone, but also on an Android, you may get a message that says data storage, do you want to buy more?
No, I don't want to buy more.
And so part of that is, yeah, nobody wants to spend more money if you don't have to, but I've looked at your phone before with the number of pictures, emails, voicemails, text messages, and apps. They take up the data storage. So you need to go in there periodically and clean them out, maybe store them remotely so that you free up the space so that you don't have to pay for that extra storage.
And you go through and it says remove your picture, or you know, delete some of this. You delete 100 pictures and they go, now you have one more picture you can take.
Exactly.
You want me to pay for it. The company, your company, though, you really help people in a lot of ways, offering technology and education services for senior adults and for families. Talk to us a little bit about the kind of help that you're able to give.
Yeah, so we specialize in working with older adults and their families, since many times older adults will go to their children and go, can you help me?
And that becomes a kind of a strain when every conversation is, I'm having a technical problem. And
yes, and so I call it the digital tug of war. It goes back and forth, and that both parties become frustrated. So what I specialize in is teaching how to use your technology more confidently, effectively, and safely.
Yeah.
So the technology could be your phone, a tablet, a computer, and even a smart television. And
you really found a good niche, because you know this is a specific group that you teach classes, right?
Yeah, so I can be in a classroom setting, and on my website it says where I'm going to be, or I can sit with you at your kitchen table and do one-on-one help.
Did you see this early on and go, there is a need for this? How many years ago?
This started about 8.5 years ago, and if you told me 10 years ago I'd be doing this, I'd say you're crazy.
Yeah, no, but you're helping people all the time, and and how rewarding is it for you when that person who was all stressed out about all the thing comes around and says, hey, you cleared it up for us. That's what it's about.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yep. Well, great. Anything upcoming you want people to know about, where they can see you, where they can find you?
I would just check the website, justcallbill.net, and it will say upcoming classes and programs. I do regular programs at a lot of the senior living communities, but I'm in senior centers, churches, and other communities around the upstate, and would love to
doing the good
just
work.
Call Bill and I'll come help you.
Got patience and technology skills. Everybody needs you.
Yes.
We appreciate you being on. Thanks for the advice today. We'll get our phones cleaned out for the season for our digital cleaning. If you want to reach Bill, the number on screen, 621-0224. We also have a link to learn more on accesscarolina.com.